بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers, sisters, how are you? In today's lesson I would like to show you how we can create a curved or arched window, just like this. In previous tutorial previous lesson we learned how we can make a straight one, okay, but in this lesson I would like to show you how we can something like this, okay. So first of all we are going to make a new family, and this I'll try to make this one is a parametric one, because in the previous tutorial I said that for the straight one I don't want I didn't make parametric, but for this one I will make parametric one. So open up a new family. For that, just like before, I want to choose English one, so it's not imperial one. I want to work with meter, so I will choose this one. Okay, I'll watch it opens a new family for me, a new project. So after that, what I'm going to do, just like before, which I set the dimensions so I could work better with it. As you see, the width is 1 meter, so I will change it from here. The width, let's say it's 1000, let's say 2000, just like before. I think 2200, I don't know, I don't remember really. Anyhow, no problem, because it's parametric, it's not problem. So this, let's say 500, the seal height, okay. So the seal height is, if we go to exterior side, you see the seal height, you can see this one, okay. That's very good. After that, what I'm going to do, I can just as is here, press tab, just so as to click this one. You see, if I go back again, just go to like this, just roll over the mouse tab, so as you see the blue line this one, so just click here and go to edit sketch. Of course we have this one, but before this step, I think I have to make this wall a little bit higher, so I could get this curve better. Anyhow, so after this, and the same procedure, just go roll over the mouse tab till select only this blue line, and after that select this one and go to edit sketch, and now we can edit this sketch. Okay, so just delete this one, and for this one, what I'm going to do, I can just make an arc. You see, I can just make an arc, let's say just like this, and what we can do, we can make this one, if we put a dimension for this, as you see, escape it, and now we can just make it arc radius or diameter, arc diameter. Just okay, and after that we have this one, okay. So this is the we can just click here. If we change the arc diameter for something, you see it's 23, let's say we have 2500 applied. You see, now it changed, okay. Now it changed this one. So this is very good, and this is the first step we have, okay. What I'm going to do after that, I'm going to draw my I'm going to draw the window. So just go to create and create by extrusion. I can make by extrusion, or I can make let's try to first of all by extrusion. After that, for this one I'll use sweep, okay. So it's very good, and I'm going to try to make something like this. For this, I prepared some sketches here. This for the column, and this is for the upper one here. Here I want to put here this shape, and again this one for the window, which is for this kind of this arc. Okay. By the way, I found this picture on internet. Anyhow, go back to Revit, and what we are going to use Control Z. I can Control Z again. Just pick it and look at the place. Okay. Just click finish. For this time, if we change the dimensions here now, for example, let's say this. You see, now it changes. Okay, if we have 2000, the arc 2400, let's say. You see, now it changes with this one. So that's the thing that we want. After that, go to edit extrusion, and we are going to offset them by 40 millimeters, which is 4 centimeter, or whatever you want. You can do it whatever you want. Okay, so just like this. After that, what can I do? I can fix this one, but let me first trim and extend the ends. Yeah, it's something like this. What I can do, if I escape 2 times, I can make this one parametric also. Okay, I can make this one parametric also. Or how can I do? If I want, I can just go to measure, align it, and put some dimensions for that. After that, I put this one parametric. Okay, no problem. But first, let me finish this one, the straight one or the arced one. For this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to from this one, from create lines, I want to make a line. Of course, I want to yeah. So this is the line. If I can make the line and up to here. So I can lock it with this one. As you see, now it locked. After that, I will offset it by 40 for this one. Yeah, just like this. Again, go back to this one, and it's offset by 40. So I want to offset by 20, because 20 at each side will be 40. Yeah, it's just like this. So that's very good now, and we have this kind of, but maybe I don't like these two or these parts, so I will divide it into 2 parts only. I think is enough for my project. Anyhow, after that, I'm going to put a line here, I think it's not aligned. No problem. How can I fix this this problem? Let me offset it first. 40. Yeah, it's just like this. After that, I'm just going to put the dimensions for these. As you see, we can do something like this. Okay, or what we can do, if we want, we can make this one and make it equal, but there's another way to just go to and click this one. I'm sorry, and this one, and this one, and make it all of this. Just select all of them, select one, and press Ctrl on keyboard, and after that make it one dimension line, which is the panel height. Let's name it panel panel height. Okay, you see now everything is the same thing. Okay, the panel height. That's very good. That is very good. But if you see, if you look at here, I have some because I put the dimensions from this one, so it bring me this down. How can I make this one, or how can I fix this distance? Fix this distance. If I put some dimension for this, let me try to escape it and try to make this one 40. You see, now everything changed back. Everything changed back. So I will make this one this width also parametric. How? It's very easy, and we will see how. So we did one for this and one for this. One for this one also. You see everything, we have to select everything. What else we have? If we okay, so again we select all the dimensions by pressing Ctrl and make it panel or frame. Let's say frame width. Okay. Because there is some constraint, I think we have this problem because we have this constraint, but we can solve it, no problem. Let me just select this one, and maybe if we change this one to 40, you see the problem is here. So how can I solve this one? I can delete this one first. Okay, and now let me check all these width, and I think the panel width now we have the frame width, sorry, we don't have frame width, or I cannot find it. Okay, let me frame width is defined. Where is that? I don't know, there's a problem. Okay, we can fix it. No, we can just fix all the dimensions, so it will remain as 40. Let me just make it 40, this one, and after that select this one, fix it. So this will remain 40. Anyhow, we will fix this later, the other dimensions. So again, I'll put a dimension for this and fix it. I think now everything is okay. And for this one, I'm sorry, this one and this one, this one and this and this. Let's say, as we said, panel height. It's 840. Enter. And again for this one, first let me change the dimension for this, and 840. I think now we can and to the panel height, I'll change it to the panel height to where and after that I will make this panel height. See? Okay. So I think it's everything is okay, and we have another one if we want to make another arc for the upper one. So what I'm going to do, we can just click one line and by 45 degree, and another one. It's just like this, offset to be 20. Delete this middle one, and after that what we will do, if we look at the picture, you see we have like a kind of an arc here, so I can make an arc just like this. So now what we have, SL for split, and trim and extend, sorry, cancel. First of all I have to split this line, so SL for splitting this line, again trim and extend, trim and extend, trim and extend, trim, extend, trim, extend. It's just like this, but there's a remaining one inside this one, so we have to make another one here, and offset is 20 for each side. Now we can delete this one. Again SL for split this arc, and trim and extend for these two parts, and again SL for splitting this one also, trim, extend as here, trim, extend for this one. Anyhow, it's very good now, but what I want to do, I want to put another one in the middle, and another one here in the middle, and after that make another arc. It's just like this, the smaller one. So how can I do it? I can center them by pressing just like this and equal. This one also equal. And Control Z, sorry. Delete. Look, just like this. When I select this one and I say equal, it will bring me this one, this side. Okay, just Control Z, and you see this one I can change back the dimensions from this side, and we say equal, or sorry, let me change this one to something like 520. I think now is better. It brings this one because it's not fixed with that one. You see, if I fix this one, I can solve this problem. Okay, if I'm sorry, when I put a dimension for this one and I fix this one, you see I have this dimension. If I fix it, even if it's not equal, you see, now if I change it, this one to something equal, you see now this line comes. Okay, not this. Anyhow, I can delete this too, and after that offsetting by I don't know, 20, let's say 20 at each side. Delete them, sorry. Delete this one and delete this one. SL for split this line, this, and this. After that, trim and extend for all the parts that I trimmed or I splitted. There's some problem here, so SL for this one also. Trim and extend, trim and extend. What we have problem now, we have these two dimensions problem, so as you see I have to trim and extend this one also. Again I have to split all of them. SL for split for this one and this one also. After that, trim extend. If we say finish now, there's a remain part, so let me bring this part also. After that, offsetting by 40 to this side. SL for split this point, we need split all these points so we can trim and extend easily. Just like this, it's pretty easy, and I think now everything is okay. Let me just try to finish it and we see what's the problem we have. We have this one, and yeah, this one, so continue. We have to split SL for this area, after that trim and extend. And we see for the rest, yeah, this one also we have, so SL for this one, trim and extend. As you see, all things is very easy, but it just needs some yeah, what we have, yeah, of course. So we have trim and extend these two lines here, and other side maybe the same. Yeah, we have the same problem, and we see, I think now everything is okay, and let's try. Oh, sorry, we have these two also, we have this here. So SL for split, trim and extend, I'm sorry, trim and extend this line, this one, split, trim, extend, split these parts also. As you see, it's just takes time, and it's not difficult. Here also SL for splitting. You see, finish, and now we finished everything. Let me set in the 3D, finish, realistic. You see, now it's like this. We can leave it like this, or we can just like before change the extrusion. So go to right side or left side, whatever you want. It doesn't problem. Look, when we change this one, so it change this one, and if this 120, let's say, if this one 100, or maybe 80 by 120, so it's to be 4 centimeters for this one. And if we look at 3D, we see something like this, which is cool. No, it's very good. However, I did some parameters, but if I change now, I have to change the rest of it, because if I make all of this parametric, it's kind of difficult for me, because it takes time if I make all of these things parametric. Okay, so that's why if you want, you can make parametric what I did here. Anyhow, after that we can make glass for this. For making glass, I will make another extrusion, but for the previous tutorial what I did, I used one by one. But for now, what I'm doing, I'm just picking some lines here, just like this, and I'll trim and extend this one. Okay, just like this, and click OK. Go to right side and bring it and cancel it, because now it became zero. Sorry, I want to choose the glass and go to right side. I will make this 195 and this one 105. So go to 3D. You see something like this. For this one also, I'll choose the glass. I'll choose the glass one, and I'll change the material for something like the previous glass, and just by selecting using glass and OK. So it's just like this. Okay, that's very good. So what about the arc one, and how we can solve this problem? Or let me make go to right side. Yeah, what I'm doing now, I'm just go to make this this arc, okay, or this decoration. For this, what I'm going to use, go back to the side view, and first of all, before creating, I want to set a plane. So pick plane, go to here and tap, or yeah, so we say this plane, and we say show plane, and now we will extend so we can see it better. And for this one, for create, what we for exterior, go to exterior. For the create, we go to use sweep. The first one, sketch path. Okay, and we pick this path, but we can give it an offset for that. So let's say we have 200, which is 20 centimeter offset for that. So just we want to make something like this, and after that we want to complete this one, and let's say 200 at each side. Oh, sorry, I have to first let me bring this one to this point, and after that from each side I want to 200. Escape, and one time again 200. So I have this one. So this is the sweep line, and just click finish. Okay, now I have this one. For about the sketch, what I prepared this one. Okay, this shape. So I'll pick this shape for that one. Go back to this one, and we say edit profile. We can say it from left side, left or right. Let's say right, and we see something like this. If I don't know, if I bring now a my CAD file, so desktop, window, if I bring this one, sometimes it gives me error. So as you just something like this, but I can make for this time I can make something like this and click finish. Okay, no, so now I have something like this. Okay, just I can say finish, and we see we have something like this, but I want to change it. How can I do it? You go back right side and bring it outside the sweep. Okay, now I can bring the CAD file outside the sorry, insert, import card, cancel it. I don't want to save it now. Allow auto detect. Let's say meter. We have meter. Open it. You see, now I have this one. So I'll unpin it, and I'll bring take it up. I will move this one to the required point, and of course the scale is too big. So for that, what I'm going to do, just click and go to edit. The scale is 1. Let me say 0.1, so I can make it smaller. I don't know now. I think it's very small. Anyhow, I can make it 0.5 maybe. Apply and OK. I think now is good. It's kind of good. So I will move from here to this point. After that, what I'm doing, I'll just click this sweep, and I say edit sweep, and for the profile I'll say edit profile, and I'll delete this one. And what I'm going to do, just pick the lines here, pick line, select pick line, and Ctrl Z. Just pick these lines, and top. You see, now I cannot see this line, so just roll over the mouse and tap until you find this one, and click. Just click OK and finish. Delete elements. We see a 3D view. Sorry. Yeah, you see, it's this one is too big. So from here we have a problem with that, so I can go back to the sketch and I can make this one larger a little bit and this one larger. We can fix this problem. You see, let me see. Yeah, you see, now is very good. Now is very good. So we have this kind of window or classic window, and we could get this one. Okay, so that's very good for this part. And for the lower part, again, we can make another thing. You can use sweep again, or we can use this time we can use extrusion. Go to right side, and let me make something for this one, and something like let me now again pick a point, pick a plane, sorry. Yeah, this plane, and I will make something like, I don't know, something like this, and after that an arc, and line 40 by 40, go back to arc and line. We can draw, it's not, we can draw our sketch, and go back to the 3D. We see we have something like this. Control Z, just go to click this to this arrow side. You see I can just locked with this one, and again this side also locked with this one. So I have this this kind of window. So again, what I can do, I can put this time I can put 2 columns here, and for this I have this sketch. I prepare this sketch, or even I can make for myself one. Okay, and we see. So for this, let me go back to the Revit and go to top view, or first let me before creating anything, set the work plane, pick a plane. Okay, and this is the plane that we want to work with it. And now we can go to insert, import cut, and for this time let's say column. You see we have this column, and for the scale I think if we take 0.1, apply it, and okay, and where again and move it. I think now is good for us. If we take this one, go to exterior side. You see we have this one. We can bring it up here and go to 3D. By the way, we have this one. So what we are going to do, we are going to pick this shape or this line. Let's say this profile, whatever we name it. First of all, we can align it with this, let's see, this line to this line, and escape it. You see now this, okay. Anyhow, after that we are going to create extrusion and pick lines. To make set plane, yeah, this is the plane that we want, and go to the top view, let's say top view, and change this one to wireframe, and now pick a plane, sorry, I cannot pick these lines. Yes, I did. To exterior side, so I want to bring it up a little bit. We see base offset. If we say that our this one, okay, this one, let's say we have 400. Oh, sorry, not 400 because it's not. This is the 01. Okay, no problem. We will solve this one later. So create extrusion. Can we make some lines? I think we can draw it. I don't know why I cannot pick this line, but anyhow, if we go back to the reference line, maybe again I cannot. Sorry. Change this into wireframe. Okay, let me fix this line first. What I can do, I can just select these two and copy and paste. Multiple. And delete this line. I think now is okay, or bring it to the right side and click finish. And go to 3D, bring back the realistic or shade it, no problem. We can bring it up to this point and we can make the rest, but I think it's, maybe this one is not nice for here. Anyhow, so you learned how. Now go to exterior side. So something like this. We can finish these two pieces again. These two. This one and this one by what? By maybe by using sweep again. Create sweep and sketch path first. Pick some line. just like this. After that, trim and extend these two lines. Okay, finish the sweep path, go to profile, and now what we need for the profile, we can go to exterior side. Yeah, so now I will draw the profile from this one to this one. I will use something like anyhow, you can draw whatever you want, but I want to be a little bit fast. Finish this one. You see, now I have this one. Or by the way, I can edit the sweep, and again I can edit profile. I can make for the upper one also. So I'll draw another profile for this one. Let's say we have something like I don't know. Finish and finish. You see, now we could finish these two parts, but I think it's, this one is a little big, so what I'm going to do, just select everything and bring it back a little, and of course we can change the radius. Okay, cancel it and finish. Now finish it. Now we see from 3D we see something like this. It's not the same one. Anyhow, we can fix it. This one, no problem, because it's a little big. Anyhow, what we can do now, we have these two parts, and we can select both of them, go to exterior side and make a copy, or maybe mirror at this axis, and after that we can save it. However, it's not good. Arc window, save. Anyhow, so this is the last of the project, so we could get this one, and now we save it this family also. So we prepared straight window, arcade window, and for the next lesson tutorials we will start to model our classic villa.